Welcome to Trade Doc, Theta Options Trader, where we recap today's close, look at the future, scan our ETF watch list, spot opportunity. I'd like you all to subscribe to catch these daily recaps. Today is Monday, January 23rd, 2017. Markets just closed about 10 minutes ago, and they closed pretty mixed, almost unchanged, with the Dow down just 18 points. The Russell was the one that led the way, down almost 1/4%. The Nasdaq was up 74 cents, pretty much unchanged. Looking at the futures, it's pretty mixed again. Bonds are up 0.5% and 0.75%. The VIX was smashed down again, 1%. Crude oil came down 0.75%. Natural gas was the only one that was up, 2%. Gold was up 1%, as well as silver and copper. So the metals are up, conductive metals you can call them. Japan was down 1.25%. The dollar was down, bringing the other currencies up. Most being the British pound is at 125, and I remember it was 121 not too long ago. And the Mexican peso was also up 1%. Up to 0.046 cents, so almost a nickel. In the softs, the nickel did come up 2.25%, so getting some respect there, as well as aluminum. And these are things I concentrate on. Industrial sector. Taking a look at the charts, this is oil, and they're down 0.5%. It put that sell signal in. I also have put an option strategy in, and I'll put it in. It's not this green box anymore. Everything was for profit. Everything's closed was for profit. Here I took some profit with the options play that with the ETF DRIP, and I actually turned this into an options play because it gives me a little bit more room to the downside. It gives it more room to move. It's not just directional. So as you can see, it's already starting to bounce up, but you'll see that tomorrow once I put that all in. This I actually bought UGAZ, which is a triple leverage natural gas. And natural gas going bullish. Still have these options plays going on. Gold, I put another options play up in this area here. Still have this one holding, but I believe this is going to come down. Still got my hedge just capping off any long position, all the long positions I have on UGLD. No position in the GDX, but they're up almost 3%. Might be either breaking out or looks like a breakout. That's a clear breakout. So we should see some retractment. Silver also put some options plays in here. Pretty much neutral to bullish, and this is my bullish one here, which is that yellow one that I've had for a while. XLE, no positions, but they were down 1%. XLU, no position, and they were down 0.5%, so pretty much trading sideways here. XLI down 0.5%. Still long a couple individual stocks in this sector. Material sector was up almost 0.25%. See, it kind of broke this trend line. Now it's trying to get back in it. And see this getting tapped off right here. Healthcare sector took our profits in last week, and they were down another 0.5%. So I like to get long once it hit the 68.68, which is my long-term support area. Real estate, they came up 0.75%, and I said I wanted to short them right here. So this is probably, I'm gonna actually look at the after hours, see if I can get a fill in on the triple leverage DRV, I believe. Home builders, still short some individual home builders, still below that trend line. I don't need to close anything unless they're up there, but pretty much just holding on to that until something happens. Retail sector came down almost a full percent again, back into this support area that I had put in a while ago. Just extending that. So looking support. I mean, retail's got to come back up long term. And here's financials, but biggest. It's I kind of have shorts all kind of even now. But financials finally turned green. Well, they turned green a while ago, but now it's giving me the profit I'd like. Hitting this support level of 22.97. We'll see if it can break that. And still trading the bottom of this channel, but the good thing about it that this channel is going down. So if it follows that channel, it just continue to come down. The S&P was down 1/4%, and it had a lot of price movement in the morning. Then it kind of like closed inside. So this is the major break here. So this trend line here is the one that will signify a really steep drop, but it also broke this trend line. So for the moment, it's still bearish on the S&P, and we're still short that. We're still short the Dow, and they're down 1/10%. Came up in the afternoon session. I wouldn't be surprised if they were up 100 or 150% by Wednesday. I'm just gonna short them again. Here I shorted the Nasdaq again once it touched this trend line. So put another short on the Nasdaq. I like them to retract down, hit some sort of support. The Russell, we have this options play going pretty wide. It should expire right between these red lines I got in. So this is a zombie can make money right here. And we went long the emerging markets, and you see they popped up 1.5%, breaking out from breaking all trend lines and resistance. So emerging markets doing very good, and I had bought the emerging markets dividend stocks. So you can look back at my videos and take a look at that. Japan did nothing to it, kind of unchanged right in the middle of this wedge. FXI had nothing to it, but gonna get long China, just not yet. I see them having a steep drop, as well as India kind of opened this wedge up, and I'd hate to go against India, but I might have to put a short position short term until I get a good buying opportunity. India was up 1%. Russia is one that I did close off here for the profit once they popped up. So I'm not short Russia anymore. After being short, it took about maybe 3% profit on it. And I opened, and this was using RUSS, the triple leverage Russian short. Now, if they do, this is above this trend line here. I'm just gonna paint that. So, come on. I just want to paint this trend line because this is the important one for me. If they break this trend line to the downside, I'll put in another short for Russia, you know, because this is like kind of like an oil play, but I'm already short oil and oil explorers. The euro went up 0.5%. British pound was up 1.25%. So back into this channel, and it still has some downside, kind of doing a crossroads, looking to get short British pound a lot. And the dollar came down 0.5%, so I should close that out. I don't have a big position, but I've had it for a while, nothing major. And the VIX was down a full percent. So didn't do anything there. I'm still long the VIX, the VXX, and just waiting for a pop. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. Peace.